I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right guys, here we are, welcome back to Non-League to Premier League. We are York, and today we are taking on Lionel Messi. He's now manager of QPR. He's actually been, I thought this was his first job, but it turns out it actually wasn't. He was at Leeds United first. Just lasted a year as they just avoided relegation. As you'd expect, vertical tiki-taka. Only 9 for attacking. But pretty good mental. So we're coming up against Messi today. But before we get into today's video, make sure you drop a like down there. It does help the channel. Subscribe if you are new. We've got QPR and Fulham today, 2 big London teams. Let's get into it. New start times. This series is now running on Wednesdays at 9:30. And then it's now moved from Saturday to Sunday. Sunday morning, 8 AM. There's no videos now on Saturdays. So there you go. Next video out Sunday morning. So, the form since we lost to... It was Reading in the league. I've gone through a fair few games. As you can see, we're on a bit of a run. Only 1 defeat in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. We're up to 6th. Things are going very, very well. We're very tight. We're not over-expansive. I think, if anything, we are going to look hard in January to bring another striker in. We just need that little bit more firepower. Maybe even a perfect scenario will be a number 9 and a number 10. Players like Nilis Svan are kind of struggling. He's improving. Well, no, he's only got 1 goal and 1 assist, but over the last 5 games, so that's not a bad ratio to what he was doing. But he's still not quite digging Championship. And then Mistretta, only 5 goals in 90 games. We keep going with him. Every so often I just take him out and maybe put Nilis Svan up there. That didn't work. We try Sese up there as well. He's not quite at the standard just yet. But we keep playing him. He works hard, if anything else. So it's not as if he's small. He's just a poacher. He will be contributing in other areas. But we just want to see. As we know, the average rating is normally bollocks anyway. It normally depends if he scores a goal or not. But he's contributing. We just need a few more goals from him. But we had really good wins. We've had big wins at Leeds. We absolutely mullered them. I think they didn't have a shot until like the 75th minute. They had 1 shot in the whole game. We had 25. What a performance. We're kind of like the Kings of Yorkshire. Are we officially the Kings of Yorkshire? Yeah, we are the Kings of Yorkshire. Officially at the moment, the Kings of Yorkshire. So everything's been going pretty well. We've been defending pretty well. We've had some good comebacks. Blackburn as well, they were in the playoffs with us. 2-0 down, we got it back to 2-2, and we should have nicked a late winner. George Glendon is just, look at him, 7.2. He's a what? National League player at best. Look at the performances he's putting in. 7.28. He scored. Birmingham City scored 2 free kicks. He scored there. He's had a really, really impressive run. Tactically, we've not changed a great deal. We're now playing on cautious. That's the main thing. We do up it. We are quite flexible with it. I think we'll start on cautious against Fulham. Are both games at home? Yeah, both games are at home. So we'll probably play cautious against Fulham because they no doubt will come after us. And then QPR, we may just start cautious, but I have been upping it up. Some of the home games against the lesser sides, we have got Sheffield United, MK Dons coming up very, very soon. So we'll probably maybe up it a little bit, maybe to even positive. I don't tend to go balanced. It's neither a positive, attacking or cautious, depending on how we are playing. We do change during the game a little bit more. And that's about it. We're doing bloody well. We're 6 points off the top. 2 games. These 2 games will get us through to the halfway point as well. What I'm going to do is off camera, we'll get January out of the way, do some deals, and we'll come back early February, I think, for Sunday morning's episode and see how we've got on. See if we've managed to strengthen. That's going to be the key. Can we strengthen? Now, we've only got a goal difference of 5. I do think it's going to catch up with us at some point. We've only scored 29 goals. We've let in 24, but a lot of them have not been recently. We've done pretty well recently. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be there at the end of the season. I think these clubs are going to get their act together in those teams as far as maybe not Middlesbrough, because they say we're down, but Burnley, Derby County, Birmingham. All clubs that I maybe expect to go past us in the long run. Right. By the way, we're in quite esteemed company with the managers. Jamie Clapham, Birmingham legend. Stal Stolbaken's back in the country. I think he was ex-Wolves manager. Bilic is at Bournemouth. Dean Smith's back at Brentford. John Terry has just been appointed at Burnley. Now, they offered me a job interview, but obviously turned it down. They've got Toussaint. Toussaint is playing in the Championship up aside George Glendon. He's only valued at 31 million. Moutinho's at Cardiff. Baltazar, I'm not too familiar with him. Where does he start in the game? He's just a Portuguese manager. I'm not too familiar with him, I'm going to be honest. Mark Hughes is back in the game at Palace. Gabri. Is he ex-Barca player? Yeah, nailed it. Paul Hurst. Scotty Parker's still at Fulham. Adem Atai, he looks bloody young, doesn't he? Former Ipswich Town player, that's maybe helped him. And then he's come through the ranks. Oh no, he's only caretaker. He's only caretaker, so he won't stay in that. Look who's in charge of Leeds. So they've gone from Messi, by the looks of it, Messi. They've got, let's hide caretakers. So Bielsa, they've had some boys. Bielsa, then to Big Sam, who you thought he left his role. He's now retired by the looks of it. Brendan Rodgers, who's now at Stoke. Jardine. Cuadrado, not familiar with him. Barcelona youth coach. Then Gordon Strachan came in, bless him. Got sacked. Messi got sacked. And now Ryan Babel. They're just off the names, aren't they? Crackers. Absolutely crackers. Bielsa's retired as well by the looks of it. So yeah, that's maybe why Leeds are down in 17th, to be honest. That's a strange one, isn't it? Tony's back at Bury. Alan McGregor's just been appointed as manager of Millwall. Gareth Wally, ex-Bradford. It's not a big one. Gary Rowett at Portsmouth. Messi at QPR. Santiago Solari, the ex-Real Madrid manager, is at Reading, doing very well because they are leading the table. Kieran Toner's just been appointed manager of Rotherham. Big Tony, he's back in the game as well. Chef U. Sheffield Wednesday have Mario Frick. Liechtenstein, never heard of him. Oh, he's at Vaduz. Stoke, we'd seen I got Brendan Rodgers. And then me. So I'm in esteemed company. I've been offered loads of job interviews and stuff. 3.5 star. No, 3.5. Is that 3.5? 3 and a bit. 3 and a bit star. Which, bearing in mind, I started way down in the leagues. Only classed myself as a semi-professional footballer. I think my attributes have done pretty well there. Sorry, my reputation's done pretty well. Right, let's pick a player. I think we're gonna, if we can, we're gonna keep it. Dominic Silva is looking dodgy defending, but he's so good getting forward. So we're just gonna let him. I think what I am gonna do is I'm gonna swap these two around. Because with him making mistakes, he'll just do with Hernandez just covering his shit, basically. But he is so good getting forward. As you can see, Sesse played the last game. How did he actually do? He grabbed himself a goal, but it was a penalty. We'll put Mistretta back in. We are kind of struggling in this area. Birch has just not done it for me. He has done other jobs. He's played out wide a couple of times. But he's getting there. He's getting better. But I think we will take the risk. While we're in the mix, I think it's important to really push on when you're playing well. So if we can get... It needs to be quality. It needs to be real. So all these technicals need to be real quality, I think, if we're going to find someone in January. And then we're going to try him as Stretcher as a pressing forward. We're going to see if we can maybe not replace him because he's 19. He will be, I think, a super player for us. We just need to give him a little bit of time. We'll be patient with him. Right, we're going to go Mahoney as well on that left-hand side. He's just had a little rest. Who have they got then? Onama, Benenek, Gunn, Beguri. Ooh, yeah. This is the calibre that obviously we're not quite up to as yet. But we'll get there. We will get there. Let's see how we get on. We're going to start cautious with them. Silva's picked up a knock in half time. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. Going to go aggressive. I think we'll see how we start the second half. And then we may just up it to positive. Bear in mind, these are second. Silva's done well. Oh, it's a poor clearance though. Here he is, the man that we spoke about for them. And we've saved it. Theobald's done well. Done well. I'm literally keeping Silva till he's about dead because I've not got a right back on the bench. Right, Nilly Svan. Here he goes. Oh, he skipped past one. Get a ball in. Get a ball in. Oh, he's pulled it back to the Messiah. Glendon. And it's blocked. Are they going to break on us again? They may do. Hernandez is now getting across. That's good. Oh, he's missed a tackle. He's missed a tackle. Matty Target is in. He's found him free at the bar post. And Benarama. Look at the state of him. Let's up it straight up to positive. Disappointing. Disappointing. We do often find it hard to break teams down as well, just because we just haven't got that. Just haven't got that quality. Ahulo. Oh, 2-0. He scored, hasn't he? Bagari. And just like that, we've been brushed aside. Right, might as well get Silva off. Luto can come on. I think he's probably making his debut. And it looks like it's going to be Fulham again. He's going through a Luho. Oh, he smashed it against the post. We've been absolutely battered in this game. Not creating. That's our issue. Not creating. Which I can accept because we haven't got quite the quality. Wouldn't necessarily put it down to the tactics for a change. Glendon corner. Mahoney's hit the bar. And it's just gone over. Let's get a couple of subs on. Who's struggling? Let's get Luke Thomas and Galbraith on for the middle two. Are probably our best two players. Let them have a rest ahead of QPR. And I think the QPR game will knock it straight up. We'll knock it straight up to positive. Because that's been a disappointing performance. Our first defeat in a long time as well. Not good, boys. Not good. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, there it is. 7 games. We were 7 games undefeated. Right. On to QPR at home. Looks like they've lost themselves. So we're now out of the playoffs. Oh no, they're up to 9th to be fair. So they can go above us. So a big game. Big game. And I said we'll up it. We'll up it a little bit. Just going to have a word with a few. See if that works. We'll just go with him. I think doing it to Mistretta would be a little bit harsh. But Svan, we got him back on the basis that he was going to be our saviour. And imagine where we would be if we had a firing centre forward, Svan in good form. We'd probably be bloody top of the league. Cancelled, boys. Cancelled. So it won't be Messi. After all that, we're going to play Sheffield United. Tony Pulis. So sorry, you're not getting Messi. You're getting Tony Pulis. Right, here we are. So Sheffield United away. They've still got some big players. So Sam Johnston's there. Pablo Mari's there. Mousset's still there. He is leaving. He's going to Anderlecht in the January transfer. So he's only got probably 1 or 2 games left. Adam Armstrong playing off the left. It's maybe why they're bottom of the league. We are gonna start positive. With them just being bottom of the league and not in great form. I don't want us being a little bit too negative. Oh, they've swung a free kick. Reed's head cleared. Moose is there. Fucking hell. Soon as I switch on the game today, we decided not to play. Good finish from Moose, to be fair. Walloped out. Oof. That's a good goal. Last from a little bit more. Silver. This is one of the games that we were banking on getting a good 3 points away from home as well. That's shit. How bad are we playing here? It's defended well, right? Svan's picked it up. Where are we going with this? Hernandez. Back to the keeper, Theobald. Just play it. We've got safe possession back. Steers dropped off nicely. Svan, here he goes. We did warn him, didn't we? We did warn him after the last game. And he's just dribbled and got tackled. Oh, Mistretta's won it himself. Oh, he's missed it. Rebound, surely. Get in. Erasmo Mistretta, get in. 1-1. That is the work rate that we get out of Mistretta, as I said. Not always. To be fair, I don't think he gets... Reed. Oh, off the top of the bar. I don't think he gets like 10, 15 chances. He's not like a Herb Malib who was getting loads of chances in League One and fluffing them. It's not the case with him, I don't think. Right, half-time, 1-1. We're going to give him a bit of shit. I said Sheffield United have only had them 3 chances. We've had 9, 2 clear cut, 1 half, so we're dominating in terms of that. We'll look at making some changes soon, I think. Both Birch and Mahoney are having stinkers. Let's do a double now on the hour. We're going to go Sesse, because Samba's not done anything when he's come into the game. Callum Ainley in. Right, here we go. 63 on the clock. They've done an awful free kick. Sesse is in. He's past one. He's hit it. Team effort. Silver. Glendon. Steer's going to pick it up. Oh, that's a red card. That is a red card all day long. We're going to go straight up to attacking. That was a shocker, wasn't it? Right, Glendon. Hernandez is there. He's offside. Damn it. Glendon with the whippage. Just see where this highlight goes, and we may look at going 2s up. Silver. Mistretta over the bar. How are they playing? Okay. They're kind of playing a diamond, but with 1 striker. So we're going to go... Do we just do that? Let Svan play up there. Can he get a big goal for us? Coming into the last 10 minutes of the game. They're going to play 25 minutes with 10 men, and we've created absolutely nothing in the last 10 minutes. Come on. Here we go. Ainley. Svan. This is where, if we want to get into the playoffs, you have to beat teams at the bottom of the league away from him. Mistretta, he's missed it. Wouldn't call it a sitter, but it's a chance. Come on, Glendon. Missed everyone. Hernandez. It's going to be over. Highlight over. There's McKeown. Ex-York City last year. He's on a good run. We need to get a tackle in, boys, here. Ainley's headed clear. Coming into stoppage time. We're going to draw. Now, if you told me at the start of the season we'd be drawing at Sheffield United with the squad and the money that they have, you'd take it all day long. Oh. So not a great episode. What have you done to me? The old switching the game off and switching it back on, I think has done me today. So it'd be interesting to know. We're now in 8th. A game in hand. So we're now 4 points off the playoff. So we need to win that game in hand actually against QPR. Blackburn, we're now 9 behind Blackburn. So realistically there might be only 1 playoff place up for grabs. So what do? Do we stick with the youngsters this year? Do I stick with Svan? Do I stick with Sesse? Players like that. Mistretta. I'm kind of going on the end of doing it this way and letting them have a season while we're secure, the board are happy, having a season, pushing them, trying to get Svan Mistretta as many games, build up their attributes, their playing time, their experience as much as possible, rather than going out and getting a big striker in, maybe from the Premier League on loan or something, and limiting game time to some of the players. Now, some of the players I don't think are Championship standard. Most of the defence aren't. So we will look at maybe after this season, we look at re-strengthening that way. We've got players like Emmanuel Samba who are just not good enough. We've got Mahoney playing every week. Probably, it says he's 3.5 stars. He's only young, but he's maybe no more than a backup. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what would you do? Would you, we've spent a lot of money on people like Mistretta. Do we give him the opportunity to keep playing a little bit more? We've got players like Callum Ainley that are coming to the end of their York City sort of like careers. His deal's done at the end of the season. What have we got expiring? Shit, we've got a lot. Well, there's a lot on loan, but you've got Samba, Wisdom, Oliver Galbraith, Ainley, Mahrez, Townsend, Avery, Stuart Warren, all players that we will probably... He won't. He will stay because he's obviously got a bit of value. Galbraith may be one of the big boys that we let go. He may be one of the big boys that we let go. So there's the opportunity there to maybe just see it out to the end of the season and then really push on and make some moves in the summer. Save the budget for the summer. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts. What would you do? What do you think is a sensible decision? Remember, this is a long-term save. We're maybe not quite this standard yet, even though we've been on a good run. We're maybe not that quite up there just yet. It's maybe a false position. We're maybe in and around here, be more realistic. We're only Ipswich down in 14th are only 5 points off us, so we're not exactly too far away from this middling pack. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Stay tuned. Tomorrow night on the channel we have a live draw. So I've organised a Football Manager Champions Cup competition. 16 creators playing in a Champions League format. We're going to draw out which teams we're going to be, and then I'm going to put the 16 teams into 4 groups, and then the boys are going to play against each other in touch mode. Champions League format, going through to quarterfinals, semi-finals. A lot of the games will be streamed, especially all the knockouts will be streamed on Twitch, on people's channels, on their YouTube channels as well. So make sure you stick around for that. That is the stream tomorrow night. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. And we'll see you Sunday, new start time, 8 a.m. Sunday mornings for the York City Save. Cheers, guys. See you later.